Hello and welcome back to Trails in the Sky the Third. We're here at a moon door that requires Shara. This is what we're going to do to start today. Bring to me the dancer with silver locks. Only then shall the door open. This one might have a battle for it, given that the first moon door did. I shall grant to you a memory fragment and my blessing. Or not. It's been a while since we've done it. Makes you wonder why they even included that system at all if they're not going to use it that often. Year 1202 of the Septian calendar. Relent. Sherazard. Sherazard? Hmm? Huh? Where am I? You feeling alright? Sure you haven't had too much to drink? Boy, that dream really brought back memories. Hard to believe I was once that young. So this would be between, well, sometime after the first chapter of First Chapter, when Shara and Olivier boarded the Lind and flew back to Relent as Estelle and Joshua continued on from Bose to Rouen. So this is one of those nights where Olivier learned a hard lesson that you don't try to outdrink Aina. I see you've gotten yourself nice and plastered. You might want to watch what you're saying, though. You're still young, but no one will believe it if you start talking like that. She's right, Shara. Wow, I thought you'd be out for a while longer, Olivier. Let me pour you another glass, then. Please, mercy. You can be such a monster. Faulkner, bring Olivier another bottle over. Looks like Faulkner's gone and left early again. Fine, guess I'll have to go get the bottle myself. Well, if I'm getting out of my seat, I'm getting the strongest thing in the house. I spy some brandy. Sherazard, he's literally only just gotten up. At least start him off on some fruit wine before you start bringing out the big guns. He can have both. Problem solved. Spare me. I'll die. By the way, Aina. You remember when we first met. How much did you down again? Down? Down what? Booze! We're talking booze, baby! Sherazard began pouring alcohol onto Olivier's head. That should go in his mouth, Sherazard. You schwa? Oh, silly me. This poor boy. Breaking news. Imperial Prince passes away of alcohol poisoning in Liberl. 5 years ago. So, 1197 of the Septian calendar. Making deliveries in a city this big sure isn't easy. Okay, where's next? Erebonia Villa. No, wait, I have to go all the way there? This is why I hate cities. Hey, Bracer, out on the job again? Thanks again for the help. You're a lot stronger than you look, young lady. You wouldn't have any interest in working for us, would you? You'd be more than welcome. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Really gotta go too. See ya. Why, who could that be? Excuse me? Grandcell City, 1197. 5 years had passed since the 100 Days War came to an end. The scars it left were slowly healing, and life was returning to Liberl. People gathered in the cities and towns that had returned to their former state, and the revived orbment trade brought the kingdom prosperity. Peace was becoming normal once again. Not all that was happening in Liberl at the time was so positive, however. This was also a period in which corruption was rife in the military. Many of the army's officers at the time cared for nothing but lining their own pockets or gaining power and prestige. Between the development of orbital technology and booming prosperity, much was forgotten. We heard a little bit about that in first chapter, that there was some corruption issues which may have aided in Colonel Richard's a big swoop in of power. Is there no one here? If you have a request, please write it on one of the forms to the right and place it in this box. Bracer Guild, Grandcell Branch. It looks like it. I wonder if they'd mind if I use their phone. I'm pooped. I feel more like a slave than a bracer with all the menial work getting dumped on me. Oh, hello. Are you here to lodge a request? Yes, that's right. Might I ask your name? I'm Sherazard Harvey, a bracer. I'm still a junior one, but I know what I'm doing. Don't you worry about that. Oh my, really? You look so young that I had no idea you were an actual bracer. My name is Aina. It's a pleasure to meet you. So, what's the request you want to make? I don't have all day to stand around chatting. There's only 2 bracers at this branch right now, so we're very busy. If you can make it quick, I'd appreciate it. Oh, really? I'm terribly sorry. I had no idea you were... Did you not hear me? Or do you need me to explain to you what the word quick means? Oh, my apologies. Well, you see, it's my first time visiting the city. I thought it might be wise to come here and request that someone give me a tour of the main sites and such. The size of the place is rather daunting, as I'm sure you can imagine. But with a bracer who knows their way around at my side, I'd be able to enjoy all that Grandcell has to offer without fearing getting lost. You've got to be kidding. Please tell me you didn't actually come here for such a worthless request. Pardon? You seem to be misconstruing what bracers are actually here for. We're not community volunteers or whatever. We have a serious profession and do serious work. And we're also very busy, as I said earlier, so I'm going to have to ask you to look elsewhere if you want a buddy for your sightseeing trip. I wasn't trying to. Or hell, just go and look around on your own. Getting lost is probably part of the experience anyway. Has this one lived in a box all her life? Typical rich girl. Besides, I need to focus on doing major jobs so I can get my letter of recommendation from this branch and get promoted to senior bracer. If you find something serious you need help with, by all means come back. Until then, get going. It looks like this isn't going to work. I really am sorry for troubling you, but... Hey, it's Kurt. Oh? Who do we have here? Have you come to make a request, perchance? Pardon us for not properly manning the front desk. That's currently my job, but I'm undertaking other work at the same time. Oh, you don't have to apologize. I'd pay her no mind if I were you. She's a waste of time. She seems to have gotten it into her head that bracers are friends for hire. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll get out of your hair now. Please don't leave just yet. Sherazard. Huh? What is it? Do what she wants. Helping people in need is the fundamental mission of us bracers. You've got no reason not to help. What? But we're busy here. I don't have time to be playing tour guide. I've got more important things to do. Don't worry about the other requests on the board. I'll take care of those. But you're even busier than I am. You're even our receptionist on top of it. You needn't worry about me. Besides, you're still a trainee, which means you still have much to learn. So go. Once you've finished this request, I'll write you your letter of recommendation. What? Really? Are you sure? This seems like way too simple of a job to be awarding something like that for. I thought it was your policy to give 100% to all work you undertake. Well, it is, but... Then I'm counting on you with this job too. Thank you very much. Think nothing of it. Take care, you two. Got it. I appreciate your assistance. This should hopefully do her good. What is up with today? From delivery girl to playing tour guide for some snooty silver spoon. It just gets worse. I do apologize. I really am putting you out with this request, aren't I? Let's just get started. That aloof manner of talking she has just makes me want to smash something. So, where do you want to go? Let's see. I suppose I should go and buy a few things in the Edel department store just in case. In case? In case of what? It's in the east block of the city, don't forget. Why would I? I can feel my blood pressure rising already. We have control. Ah, lovely Grandcell, 5 years prior to when we started Estelle and Joshua's journey. I started this shop with my friend who I go with way back, Tom. He's got the technical expertise and I've got the management expertise. Together, I'm sure we'll make this work. We're talking to NPCs right now, because there's some cool stuff scattered throughout Grandcell right now. Welcome. This is the counter where I handle repairs. If you have any orbits that need fixing, I can repair them for you. So, 1197, if you would recall, this is the year that Joshua came to live with Estelle and Cassius. This is right when the very first scene of the entire series takes place, roughly. Remember, Estelle was waiting for Cassius to come home, and remarked that Shara had been away for a while on a training mission. She was on her big junior bracer tour. Welcome to our store. Have a look around and let me know if something catches your eye. You can't actually buy stuff in the past. But it is all here. It is the Grandcell we know. Welcome to our store. If you're looking to buy something though, you should head back upstairs. My wife's manning the counter at the moment. Just hoping we find something good. I know there's some good nuggets in here. This is the only, like, phase in the game. Well, I don't want to say the only. Maybe there's another one that I'm forgetting. But one that has, like, a traditional control that we're used to in first and second chapter, with NPCs all about the map. What do you think? Pretty nice house, huh? I sure think so, which is just as well, seeing as I'm the one who bought it. Against my own better judgment. Oh no, it's the housing crisis all over again. Begging my husband to buy us a house here finally paid off. I've always wanted to live here in the capital. Let's see, how about we go inside of the Sunny Bell? It feels like people are already beginning to forget the war that we all endured. It was only mere years ago that we had droves of evacuees flooding into the city, trying to get away from the fighting elsewhere. But it feels like everyone's already forgotten all of that. We seem to be getting a lot of customers from other countries here lately. I suppose they must all be coming here on vacation. I certainly don't mind. It's always nice when this place is lively. Sorry, I got super distracted because my laptop wants to update. I was like, what the hell is that? Shut up, Mac OS. Yeah, I have a MacBook that I almost never use. But it comes in handy when I'm recording trails. I can have it open on the side in case there's anything I need to read up while we're playing. Aw, darn it. She won't let me go into the opposite block. So she's going to force me to go over to the Edel department store. Eventually, we'll get to go to all the blocks, I think, so... Let me just try if I can... Nope. Oh, screw you, Aina. Alright, I guess we're going to the East Block then. Actually, let's go into the Fisherman's Guild. There's some people we haven't talked to. This is the Fisherman's Guild, huh? I wonder how you join. Oh, is Percy the dude that we did the quest for in 2nd chapter to find the relevant fishing spots? And then he shows up in that photo alongside Lloyd in the special issue of the Liberl News in this game about the Liberl Arc's collapse. Hey, if it ain't that young Bracer. You've got guts, young lady. I like that. Thanks, I guess. Hey there again, Miss Bracer. Decided to come and give us some extra muscle after all? Thanks. My job was just unloading the goods, which I've already finished. My work here is done. Aw, no need to be that cold with us. Oh, today is the day the latest Liberl News comes out, isn't it? I'd best go and purchase a copy later on. I don't think you can actually do that in this little moon door. Hey there, up for some delicious candy? We've got plenty of varieties to cater to everyone's taste. NPC stuck on us. And I don't have a Bracer notebook, unfortunately. That would be really cool had they made like a Junior Bracer notebook for Shara. Did you know the department store changed owners recently? The previous owner's daughter has taken over the reins now. They say she's plenty capable for her age, too. My sis works in the department store over in the East Block, you know. What's it called? Edel or some junk? It's all super fancy. I can't even bring myself to get close. Oh, whoa. Can't believe she can do that. What if your parents find out? Unfortunately, hello. Maybe we should get away from these guys. Whoops. Where was I? Right. What I was saying is, unfortunately, I'm not as familiar with the Grandcell NPCs outside of like Anton and Ricky. So there's a possibility that like some of these kids could grow up to be NPCs that you find around Grandcell in 1202 and 1203. I've just arrived here from the countryside and wow, the capital sure is huge. I feel like I'm going to get lost at any minute. I feel like we've run into Gaspard somewhere. See, we went into the Orbital Factory. We haven't gone into the 2 guilds though. We could try going to talk to Kurt again. Hey, it's Fisher. This guy mans the front desk in 1st chapter. It's time for our Fisherman's Guild to finally establish a presence here in the capital itself. I had to sell my house to make this a reality. But no matter. All I need to do is live here in this building. Oh, you can't even go upstairs. So they have just moved in. The Fisherman's Guild has just come to Grandcell. Am I okay leaving these here? These rod thingies? What's up, Lloyd? Did you hear the news about the masters of Valeria Lake? Apparently, they've made their way out to the lake and have made the Grandcell area their new feeding ground. I need to get all this work here finished and go take a look. Try going back in the guild. What's up, Kurt? Oh, you can read this. Holy shit. I've never once read this. Requests. Oh my god, they got tons of requests. Changing road lamps in front of Grandcell. Kurt. 614, Royal Avenue Monster Extermination. Kurt. 617, Parcel Delivery. Gurn Gate. Kurt. 744, Elise Highway Safety Check. Kurt. 932, Help with Moving. Neighbors. Sherazard. 933, Medicinal Herb Procurement. Kurt. 955, Traveler Escort. Sanctum to Capital. Kurt. 1002, Wasp Property Search. Calvardian Embassy. Kurt. 1028, Parcel Delivery. Grandcell plus Herb Royal Villa. Sherazard. 1032, Fixed Roof. West Blockhouse. 1058, Oversea Dangerous Goods Transport. Port. Kurt. Wow. It never stops amazing me just how much work Kurt can burn through. What's something like changing road lamps even doing on here? He sure knows how to take on all the dull stuff. There are no requests on the board. That's a lie. Bah. I guess that's because Kurt's plucking them all off. Look at him go. You wonder how Kurt became an A-rank bracer recently in the present? This is how. That man can't be stopped. There's a reason Cassius trusted him to look into the intelligence division in 1st chapter. Nothing else up here. Let's talk to Kurt. He might have a cool little quip for us. Thank you very much again for agreeing to take my request. Oh, not at all. I should be apologizing that there were no bracers here to take it when you first arrived. Speaking of, I should have introduced myself sooner. My name is Kurt Narden. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Narden. My name is Aina, and You save the long introductions for later. You're fine as just the client. By the way, Kurt, can I have the key to get into the sewers for a while? I'll go take care of the monster under the west block while I'm out. Shouldn't take long at all. I was under the impression you were in the middle of escorting this young lady around the city. I also seem to recall saying that you should disregard all the other jobs in the port until that was done. I sincerely hope you weren't ready to take a civilian on a monster extermination request. Crap. No, I wouldn't dream of it. I was just thinking I might drop by the sewers on my way back after finishing this job. I've explained this several times to you before, Scheherazade. A racer's worth is not defined by their strength in battle. It's defined by their ability to help others. If that strength isn't being used for the good of the community, it serves no purpose. It feels as though I'm repeating myself here, Scheherazade, but... Okay, I get it. You want me to focus on helping people and not just getting stronger. I hear you. Though that's easy for you to say when you're super strong already. Oh, is he? He sure is. There was one time a while back where we just walked past a wanted monster and beat it just like that, a single strike. He didn't even change the speed he was walking, just done. It was insane. I couldn't believe my eyes. Ah, I remember that one. I wouldn't have done that if not for the fact I had arranged to meet with someone soon after. If more time had been available to me, I would have fought it using more ordinary tactics. One shouldn't fight carelessly just because his or her foe is a simple monster. Not as insane as how stubborn he is, though. Damn, that was a conversation. I wasn't expecting that much. But here's what I'm wondering. Are you not the one putting the details of these wanted monsters on the board to begin with? Is there really any point in doing that if you're just going to defeat them yourself? Perhaps not, but such are the rules of this organization. Look at this guy, such a stickler. Come and let me know as soon as you finish that job, Scheherazade. Until then, you don't need to worry about taking on any other work. Fine. There you go. That's like all he has to say. That was a lot. That was a lot. You wonder why these games have such massive scripts. Because Falcom, they can't stop themselves. They can't help it. They can't stop, won't stop. It certainly is a fine day, isn't it? Here's hoping this is just another peaceful day here in Grandcell. I completely agree. Nothing beats peace. Alright, thanks for allowing me to barge into your home to eavesdrop on that conversation. East Block. Sorry to burst your bubble, but we're talking to Anton and Ricky. The sun's rays are warm, the clouds are white and fluffy, the breeze is gentle. Look, Ricky, it's like the whole world is blessing us. Hooray for school life! Do you recognize the uniform? That's right. Anton and Ricky are alumni of Genis Royal Academy. By some miracle of the universe, Anton actually ended up getting accepted into Genis. By the same miracle I did too. I only took the exam because I had nothing better to do. I can only assume Adios is playing a prank on the two of us or something. Yeah, that's what they were doing 5 years ago. Behold, the beauty of the world. What's up with you today, Anton? I don't think I've ever seen your face that lit up before. No one around you's gonna need a light bulb ever again if you say like that. I love these two. Oh, did you think they wouldn't find a way? Did you think they wouldn't find a way to shove Anton into this game? Of course they're gonna do an Anton and Ricky bit. Hey, look who it is. I'm so bored. Going through all the lesser-known spots in Grandcell mentioned in these books was fun for a while, but I've had enough now. Welcome. Would you like some ice cream? It's delicious, I assure you. I'm so bored. Maybe I should get some ice cream. Should take some photos of it. Alden, hey, what's up, dude? Oh yeah, he's gonna talk about an airliner. This year's the 20th year the Cecilia airliner has been in operation. There's not going to be a major celebration taking place, but I'm planning to hold one on my own. First, I need to buy what I need here at the department store. How about on this side? I doubt we can get into the grand arena. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it? Me and Mommy got separated, but it's okay. I can find my way home on my own. Let's just not do anything. We're not bracers. Well, bracer, singular. Future bracer, or future guild receptionist. This does kind of beg the question of how that job works. How do you get the receptionist job? Is it separate from being a regular bracer? Are you familiar with Mayor Wilderman of Bose? Oh, that's Maybelle's father. He's still alive, right? Can't remember how recently he passed away in first chapter. Maybe it was a few years, so... Oh, I guess it did happen between now and then. With the leadership he showed leading the post-war relief efforts and the managerial skills he gained from living in Bose, he sounds remarkably capable. No getting in there. Totally, I never even read that NPC's line. That was cool. It was a terrible shock when Crown Prince Eudes and his wife lost their lives. They were both such lovely people. It's a terrible tragedy that we had to lose them. That was a long time ago. Judas or Eudes? I want to say Eudes. Like Judas, that name carries some connotation with it. This is the Erebonian Embassy. Only authorized personnel may pass beyond this point. If that does not describe you, please step away. Jeez. Let's go. Oh, hello, Ian. I'm waiting for someone here. It's a pretty convenient spot when you just need to get together with someone. Just say in front of the History Museum and anyone can find you. Can you go to the... No, you cannot. Do I look dumb to you? You can go in the History Museum. Hello, welcome to the History Museum. Please feel free to take a look around. I doubt there's anything different inside of it. Wilma. Yeah, your ideas are good, but I think you need a little more in the way of hard research to back them up. I've got a few papers that I think might help you, as so it happens. Want me to lend them to you? Santos. I knew this was him. What do you think, then? I feel so uncertain about how persuasively I'm putting my argument. I doubt there's anything too different about this place. That would be cool though, how they like put a special exhibit or something. Something that's like was like touring or something, and it's not here in the future. Like a deactivated artifact from Calvert or something. But that does not seem to be the case, but oh, look at this! Because it's the past, there are no paintings of the Arcel or the Bobcat. Now again, this even further begs the question of why is there a painting of the Bobcat here? Why is that so important? Also, you would think that in 1197 that the Bobcat would probably exist, and that the Capitalists probably wouldn't be out of their money right now. They'd still be in Erebonia, living it up. This vase here was only salvaged from Valeria Lake last month. Judging by the design, it's from the Middle Ages. Huh, I always get as excited as a child on their birthday when things like these get brought in. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here. I know this is taking a while, but please indulge me. I have been looking forward to this door and the chance to really scope out past Grandcell all game. This is one of the most anticipated parts of this playthrough for me. I like how the very first thing she wants to do is blow all our money. So, what are you planning to buy? Well, I could probably do with restocking on recovery items for one thing. What? Please, Adios. I just want this job to end. Hasn't Kurt read this book? Did he bring it here? A lot of these look really complicated, too. Imagine that. Miss Sherazard. What? You know, there's actually a really famous ice cream stall near here. Have you ever been there? Why would I have? I don't like sweet things. Well, I do, and I feel like having some ice cream right now. Let's go get some. Wait a second. Don't like sweet things. Is that why you're so mean to Ollie? Darn it, I'm not going to be able to go back in there, am I? Maybe later. Bummer. I've bought everything I need in the department store now. Next is the ice cream stall. Darn it. I wanted to inspect in there. I want to know if Kitty's working there right now. Huh? What's wrong with me? My chest feels kind of painful all of a sudden. Look at me. I'm right here. Their dialogue already evolved. Oh well, I know Anton too well to think he'll stay like this for long. He'll get back to being a gloomy worrywart soon enough. I love these two. She's gone. Who are you? Godfrey. I think that ice cream stall was indeed only set up recently. A girl running is still a student too. I want to poke around and see if I can find her. Where'd you go, Dorothy? They put a lot of work into this little door. I mean, it's not a little door, it's a big door actually. It's one of the biggest. Possibly the biggest in terms of scope. Given that they shoved NPCs and all of Grandcell into it. It may as well be an entire chapter or first chapter. This is the Calvardian embassy. Sorry, but I'm going to have to ask you to step away. Authorized personnel only. She probably went to a different block, unless she's like inside of the museum or something. Alright, let's get some ice cream. Aina bought 2 ice cream cones from the stall. Did your brain decide to selectively switch off when I said I don't like sweet things? You'll like this. Promise. It's really nice. That's not how it works. It's almost noon. That means I've only got 24 hours left. I'm running out of time. It might be a bit risky, but... Hey! What? What are you spacing out and ignoring me for? I was trying to ask you something. Sorry. What was it? You look angry. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? It's really obvious. So come on, out with it. Or are you involved in something you can't even talk to me about? Well, it's just that... I realized I left something back at the hotel. As if anyone would buy that. Not going to talk, huh? Well, fine. Be that way. Can we make our way back there so I can go and get it? Fine. Whatever. I'll come with you. At least until I get an idea of what you're really up to. Thank you. Well, shall we be going? Let's go through the south block. Fine. That's a really weird roundabout way of getting there. But Aina knows the safest route. I imagine everyone's dialogue here changed. We can check on Kurt. Is he out doing a job? He's on the phone. Oh, this is a scene. Holy shit. Haha. Yes, you're right. Yes, I'm in contact with Logren too. Oh, Sherazard, you came at the perfect time. I did? It's Sherazard. Yes, I'll put her on. It's Cassius. I knew it. I've never seen this. Hello? Hello, Shera. How are you doing? I hear you're working hard over there in Grandcell. I'm fine, thank you. Are you still in Relent? I'm actually going to be Actually, no. I've ended up coming to Calvard, I'm afraid. I doubt I'll be able to return to Liberl for some time, either. Oh, the Kiseki nerdaby's freaking out right now. I've left everything in the hands of the other veteran bracers for the time being. So things should be fine even without me, but... Shera, are you still there? Yes, sorry, I'm still here. If you spend too long away on work, though, Estelle's going to be really mad at you. I'd probably try and get that job wrapped up as soon as possible, unless you want to face her wrath. Yeah, and hell hath no fury like an angry Estelle. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to ask of you. Really? Of me? Next time you swing by Relent, you might be in for a little surprise. Ah, he's already dropped off Joshua. But, well, I'm guessing I'm going to be away for a while, angry daughter or no. So if you could look after things at home, it'd help. Sure. Oops, I think I'm about out of time. Could you put Kurt again on the line for me? Oh, okay. Bye. Yes. Leave everything to me. I'll have the job wrapped up within the next few days. Oh, and as for the documents I sent you. That was super interesting. Okay. Let's get this job out of the way. Miss Sherazard? Who is that you were talking to? Mind your own business. We're going to the hotel. You did want to go there, right? Yes, I do. That was so interesting! Oh my god! I had no idea that existed. Holy shit. Shows what I know. Shows that I did not do a very good job playing this game last time. So, okay, so Cassius... Joshua's already in Relent. He's already been, adopted. So, first scene of the entire series has already happened. Cassius is now left Liberl and he's in Calvert. We heard about this once before, by coincidence, at this very exact spot we're standing on in first chapter. I believe it's after we've already won the martial arts competition, and Zin has finally been clued in on what Estelle and Joshua have been doing regarding Russell's request to meet with the Queen. They've already, kind of talked about like, oh, the coup d'etat is going to happen. We need a plan of attack. So the next day they meet here at the guild branch. They're talking with Elnin, swapping information, etc., etc. And the topic finally comes up about Cassius's role in the guild. And for the very first time in the series, it's said that Cassius is an S-rank bracer. So, when they kind of talk about that subject, it's said that years ago Cassius did something in Calvert. Now, I sort of questioned it in the first chapter replay, that the wording of it, I wasn't a big fan of it, because it said, Joshua said that he heard that Cassius had done something for the Calvert Republic, which isn't quite true. We'll get to that. We'll learn about what this thing is. But it's not so much that he did something for Calvert, but he did something in Calvert, and it was more so that he was part of something, some sort of major case, which is how he became S-rank, that involved not just Calvert, but other locations around Zemuria. Cassius was the head of something, solving some sort of major crisis, some sort of issue that moved him from being an an A-rank bracer to an S-rank bracer. Now, one thing that's very interesting here, and I think, I want to say Falcom maybe kind of tiny screwed up a little bit, is that this contradicts one thing. Well, Joshua would know about Cassius's past, both in the army and as an S-rank bracer, obviously from his time in Ouroboros, and the mission that was put on him to assassinate Cassius, even if Weissman and the Society never expected him to be able to actually get the job done, and him getting adopted into the Bright House was always part of the plan. Anyway, so what's interesting is that when Joshua tells Estelle all about his past, in the final scene of first chapter up on the Garden Terrace when he leaves, he says that his mission was to assassinate Cassius Bright, a man, a hero for his country, a man who holds a rank that only 4 people on the entire continent have, referring to the fact that he's an S-rank bracer. But that would suggest that Cassius was S-rank by the time Joshua had already tried to kill him. But this scene now makes it look like Cassius is currently at this exact moment A-rank, and once this thing that he's doing in Calvert is over, then he's S-rank. So there seems to be a bit of a contradiction there. That's just me and my crazy encyclopedic knowledge about this series. Now, I'm not the foremost expert, but I do remember that much. So, I know, sometimes I play things close to the vest in terms of what I know about this series, but there you go. That's the kind of thing that fills my idle time when I'm playing these games by myself, is taking notice of crazy events and these tiny-ass little details. But we're getting there. So, the topic of S-rank bracers has only been brought up a couple times so far in the games we played, but it is an important one. And the fact that Cassius was S rank before going back to the army, and there are 3 others in the continent is like a important thing to note. That there are other S rank bracers out there somewhere. And what's really interesting about that isn't just like, oh, that means there are other really strong people on the continent just like Cassius. It's not just that there are strong characters that we don't know about just yet, but it's the fact that if they're S rank, that means they also solved something major the way Cassius did. What were those major things? What are those major incidents that we don't know about in Zemurian history? I'll tell you right now, I don't know. Through several games in the series, I don't know what those other things are. I don't know who those people are or what they did. There's a good chance that they involve things that happened in parts of Zemuria we really haven't seen just yet. Those could be things that happened. Perhaps one happened in Calvard. Perhaps one happened even further east than that. Maybe one happened in Lemon or Orid or Ribaferia. We don't know. But yes, these are the kinds of things that fill my brain all the time. You've now seen a peek into the insanity. Wait a second. Isn't this the hotel? The building you've just walked right past? Well, yes, but... Grandcell Castle looks really heavily guarded. I should have known. Shouldn't the army be doing something about this? Wouldn't they be like, hey, who are you guys? There's gotta be some way to get past. That way leads to Grandcell Castle. Do you want to go and have a look around it? Yes, I suppose I do. But, looks like I've almost cracked her. Time to talk, young lady. I want to know exactly what I've been dragged all over the city for. Ugh, this job's such a pain. I'm gonna go and catch a breather outside. There she is! What? What's going on? Damn, he just pulls out a frickin' like orbital Uzi. You stay right where you are. Damn! Also, why did you need to run up to us? You have a gun. Protect all NPCs. If an NPC's HP reaches 0, the game is over. Oh, this is gonna be a real fight too. I don't have my good stuff. I also, for some reason, don't have EP. What kind of bracer are you, Shara? Frickin' rookie, not charging your orbit before you go out to do some work. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's nothing I can do except attack him. Okay, that's not too bad. Why are you running towards this? God damn it, Aina. Over here getting shot for you. She's gonna hit him with the suitcase. Yeah! I forgot she does that. But now he's at a range. God damn it. Ha, you missed. Take that.
Oh, are we done already?
What the? That guy was no amateur. Well, they haven't noticed anything has happened just yet by the looks of it. It's only going to be a matter of time, though. I need to do something. Look, you. It's time for you to start talking. Who is this guy? I don't want the army to notice anything amiss either. Why not? You would think that would help. Are you listening to me? Shh, please be quiet. Well, at least now we know she's not on the hotel's guest list. So much for staying at the hotel. Ugh, I figured a rich girl like her would have to stay at a hotel, but I guess not. We're just gonna have to start scouring the city. Or, you know, walk right outside. From top to bottom? There she is! Get her! No, don't shout! Hey, did you hear that? Yeah, came from over there. There she is! There's our target! The blonde! Get her! What's going on? You got some serious explaining to do, Missy. Well, let's start running. The hell? Wait! Damn. These guys really want to catch Hyena. Why is she being targeted? Let's find out. All the way to the landing port. This is like a Scooby-Doo cartoon. That's why that space is there. You could totally walk under that. Excellent plan. How did they get in there? Hop the fence, I guess. I can never do that when I have control, though. I think we lost them. Just about. Okay, I've had enough of this. It's time for you to open that mouth of yours. Just who are these guys? Why do they want to catch you? What do you even want? Well, don't even try and worm your way at answering. I will hurt you. With this. That sounds painful. No use hiding it any longer, is there? They're trying to capture me. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm asking why they want to capture you. Go on, get talking. Let me start from the beginning. I suppose it started about a month ago. My grandfather, who I was living with, passed away. Your grandfather? That's right. He did mention that he intended to leave some of his fortune to me. But the will didn't just say some. He wrote that he intended to leave me everything he had. So, well, a super rich guy leaving his fortune to a young girl. Okay, everything's starting to fall into place. So now every relative you have under the sun is on you like ants trying to get their share. At the very least, I still think my uncle is a very nice man. He said he wants to look after me until I turn 20, so as part of that, you should let him look after all the money you've inherited. Unbelievable. Maybe. His eyes when he said that kinda scared me, so I ended up turning his offer down. Wait, hide! And now someone's hired those men to come after me. If I don't formally inherit his money, Grandfather's will become invalid, you see. Most likely, that's the reason they want to capture me, so I'm not able to do that. They're no ordinary street thugs either. They clearly have some experience under their belts. I can't believe they're just able to wander the streets of the capital in broad daylight like this. Just what is the army even doing? It's almost like they've been bought off. One of my relatives has connections in the Royal Army, so that's probably why. There you go. My family's pretty influential, actually. I'm getting a headache just listening to all of this. Hiring a bunch of suspicious, highly trained underlings to fight over an inheritance? You don't get more stereotypically spiteful rich person than that. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for an apology from you. Still, this really isn't looking good. I might have been able to win the last battle, but I'm not confident I could win another. I think the best thing we can do is try and get back to the guild house without getting caught, but I can't see that being easy. Phew. Come to think of it, I forgot to feed the birds. Feed the birds? I doubt it's meant to be taken literally. It's probably some kind of code they use. Which means... crap! Sorry, this way's a dead end. You've been giving us a hell of a lot of trouble, but your luck just ran out. You're fast though, I'll give you that. Now grab her! Here we go again. Thanks for the 7th bonus, as if I need that. Let's just keep attacking. Yeah, shoot Hyena. What happened to hitting them with your suitcase, Hyena? That one's gonna get a health bonus. Annoying. At least Hyena got some health. She missed.
Oh, are we done already?
Well, well, not half bad. I don't think I can fight my way out of this. Are you alright, Miss Scheherazade? Have you guys still not caught her? Ha! Well, well. You almost stood a chance against us. Almost. I don't want to be beaten by a bunch of lowlife scum like these guys. Do you have any ideas for getting us out of this? Me? Oh, there's an entrance to the sewers nearby. If we can get to that, we might be able to escape to the West Block. That's a huge if, though. Alright, let's go with that. Close your eyes for a second. What are you... 1, 2... Whoa, what are you? 3! What's that? Smoke grenade? My eyes! Yeah! Ready to go? What? What is this smell? Is this mustard gas? Wait up! Just don't let them get away! Why do you even have that thing? And what was the point of knocking that guy out too? It's locked. Get out of the way. Scheherazade took out a wire and jammed it into the keyhole. Come on, hurry! Wait, get back here, damn it! It's no use, it's locked! Out of the way, I'll get it open. Should I use another of those canisters? I've got pepper ones too. Pepper? Do you make these things yourself? I've got a few original blends of my own, yes. They were originally just white smoke grenades. For example, there's this one. It contains powdered laughing mushrooms. Never tried it though. You think it works? You don't need to find out now. It might get blown back in here. Ugh, it won't budge. Someone bring an axe. We're gonna have to smash it open. That damn bitch. Phew. It looks like we bought ourselves some time. What were you thinking? What kind of insane maniac just uses a smoke grenade or mustard gas canister or whatever it was? You shouldn't even be making that kind of stuff. I thought you were a high-class lady. Truly? But it helped us get to safety, didn't it? Well, yeah, but still. Where did you even learn to make those things? My grandfather loved collecting books. He had his own personal library in the mansion. I learned all kinds of useful things from there. I take it you're not much of a book enthusiast yourself, so you probably wouldn't have read any of the things I have. But there's a famous spy novel I remember reading. It has a scene in it where the protagonist makes their own smoke grenade. She learned it from a book? I take it back. Miss Rich is written all over her naive face. Look, let me make this very clear for your own good. You might have gotten us out of a dangerous situation earlier, but you got lucky. Don't expect that to happen a second time. Don't go getting cocky just because you picked up some mildly useful knowledge from a book that may or may not have even worked. I don't want to see you doing anything like that again. Are we clear? Yes, of course. That's all. Let's get going. Being in sewers like these always brings back unpleasant memories. It feels like my instincts are coming right back, though. Why did she suddenly go silent? Did I say something to annoy her? Let's move. When they come back, they'll get that door open in no time. But be careful, and stay close to me. There's bound to be monsters here. Right. Oh, we can get back control. Let's save. Give me 1 second here. There's something I want to go test. Alright, let's continue. I wanted to test whether or not, last time I had control before we went to the hotel, if it was possible to go to other parts of Grandcell, but you couldn't. You were limited, just going to the south block and then making your way up to the north block. Alright, we got monsters to deal with. I still don't have EP, and I do not have anything that can recharge my EP. I assume they're going to give me EP charges as items in here somewhere. I like that they use the first chapter battle theme. There's a very big Junior Bracer theme going on here. We're not even close to the end of this door either, so this is going to drag on into the next one. I'm hoping to get a chance to explore some of the parts of Grandcell we haven't seen just yet. There's still a big chunk of it. Darn it, I wish I could do arts. Shara appears to not even have quartz. Alright, Aina, try not to die. Oh my god. We're going to have to use craft. Don't die, Aina, for the love of God.
Oh, are we done already?
Hell yes. Cut ourselves a good S break. Let's see. Why do I not have an orbment? Like, what the hell? Who thought that was a good idea for this little, like, chapter? It doesn't make any sense. Tear bomb? So tell me, how effective was that expired medicine? Shut up. I'll probably be needing that for real. Another tear bomb? I'm empty now, but when I was younger, adventurers couldn't keep their hands off me. Why did I fight this thing? These guys explode upon death. Let's do a little bit of this. Damn it. I, won the fight for me. What's the point of even giving me Sepith? Am I going to be able to refine it at all? I doubt it. Alright, let's move on. As if the Grandcell sewers weren't confusing enough as it was in first and second chapter. Now we're doing it with just Shara and Aina. Damn it! Come on, Aina. Stop missing. It's a suitcase. It's pretty wide. I think you'd be able to hit something right in front of your face with it. Hey, preemptive attack. Way to go. I am purposely earning those levels. We need them. We need them big hard. Stop running away. Hit stuff. There you go. Alright, which way are we supposed to be going? I want to say this leads to an item. Ah! Surprise attack! Damn it, I missed! Well, Aina did all the work. Here we go. Serum powder. That's good. Awesome. Let's chest bump. So back onto the main path. Right about over here. Just get this guy out of the way. God, I thought that was going to be a surprise attack, or rather a preemptive strike. Aina, if you're... well, no, you don't have a chance. Oh, it didn't hit her good, because that's a really strong art. I'm shocked it can do that.
Seems you came up short.
Alright, we're going to stop here. This is far enough for now. We'll pick up next time. We continue to do this moon door. And we'll try to get out of the sewers and get Aina her inheritance or whatever. See you guys in the next one.